Hey guys, welcome back to Tarot Spirit Writer. That's right, we did upgrade the name. We are no longer Solo Tarot. I wanted to evolve this channel, and slowly it is. And sometimes we have to change channel names as we evolve and grow out of the old. Okay, so I felt it was important to add writer into my channel name because I do write a lot. And if you watch my videos, you'll know I'm always holding a pen in my hand because I never know what I'm going to get. So yeah, so that's why I changed it. So we're going to do something different in this video. I have pulled 10 tarot cards out of my deck. No, I did not shuffle. I pulled them because I was drawn to them, right? Each card is going to give me a world prediction. I have no clue yet because I have not actually channeled the prediction. I'm doing that now with you guys. So this is going to be something new. It's like a demo. And let's see how it goes. So the first card that came out, starting at the top left, we have the Six of Cups. And that's going to be number 1. And then we're going to go all the way down to the Three of Swords, which will be prediction number 10. And there's actually a King of Cups underneath that. So that prediction will have 2 cards consistently with it. So that'll be interesting. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into Six of Cups. Let's see what I can pick up off of that card. The Six of Cups usually connects with children or a younger vibrational energy for me. What I keep seeing is a calendar. And the calendar there's no month, just a year. And it says 2025 in bold black letters. It's interesting, 2025. And there are children. And I get a sense this is very positive, and it feels like star seed energy. And this would be something new, a new type of star seed. How interesting. Dark blue with diamonds. Dark blue, diamonds. Indigo diamond frequencies. Okay, so if you are pregnant or you have had a baby born in 2025, and I'm going to go ahead and say 2026 for this, strong energy there. You have a new star seed, indigo diamond warriors. And I feel like these babies, these particular star seeds, can see through lies, okay? And the diamond is the anchor to the truth and light. Oh, wow. These souls, it looks like that they can just peel layers and reveal like systems, reveal hidden truths, and then they're put here as stabilizers. And that's the word I'm hearing, stabilizers. To help shift humanity onto a higher vibration. So the first prediction, the Six of Cups, is about indigo diamond babies being born 2025 and 2026. How beautiful. That's very positive. I hope they're all good. Moving on to prediction number 2. We have the Hierophant. The Hierophant. Now, when I pulled that, I kept getting off grid, even though I know it's a spiritual aspect to this card, but I kept just seeing off grid. Hierophant. Let's see. Oh, well, there's a healing property here. Healing. Maybe something with alternative medicines? How do you combine those? Healing communities, because they're going off grid. They're not going into public settings. And this could be something later on, but healing communities, off-grid groups, and possibly connected to alternative medicines, which would be herbal. Could be some herbs involved there. Maybe energy work. but there's a surge. And I feel like this is going to take place and things are going to move forward in this direction with certain organizations as mainstream institutions falter. And that's what I'm getting off of that. I don't know if that makes any sense to you all. If it does or doesn't, please leave a comment underneath the video because I'm kind of confused myself. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I have neighbors moving in, so it's a little loud out there, but I don't have a choice. Got to deal with it. Okay, number 3, the Fool card. So what I was getting off of that was literally 2 rocks, even though you see him stepping on one going over a cliff, but it feels almost like he steps over to another layer of rock. So how I interpreted this, oh, okay, a new bridge breaking, but how interesting, a new bridge breaking, but a new bridge forming beside it. I know it's like, well, you don't really see that on the card, but that's what I'm getting. Actually, that's what I'm channeling off of it. It's like he's jumping off of the old cliff to get onto the new cliff, but I'm being taken to bridges. Interesting. New bridges beside the old. So it's collapse of old systems, but new networks already in the process. So as he's jumping off of the old cliff that's about to crumble down, he is jumping on a new cliff that is being built. Okay, it's not completed yet, but it's being built. So it's okay to step on it. Okay, guys, this is crazy. Oh, okay. Let's move on to card number 4, and that would be 2 of Pentacles. Now, when I pulled this, I know what 2 of Pentacles means, but I was drawn to the blue background, the blue outdoor background behind the man holding the 2 of Pentacles as he's trying to juggle them. This almost gives me the vibes of some type of aura. No, blue. No, a cosmic event, possibly. You write that down. Cosmic event. Anomaly. Maybe some type of anomaly. Okay, so what I see here with the blue in the background, it feels like an anomaly. And this anomaly would be connected to what feels to be a magnetic shift. Because if you look at the 2 of Pentacles, it's symbolic. He's trying to juggle the 2 of Pentacles. So that's the shift. The Pentacles would be the shift. The background that's all blue is the cosmic event. So somewhere around the world, near water, it feels to be near water, there could be some type of event where the skies are just like super blue. You might have blue skies at nighttime, but it's just going to be, it's really going to stand out. And I don't know what part of the world this is going to be in, but it does feel to be around a beach setting or somewhere over water. So we'll have to wait and see. Interesting. That's quite interesting. Moving on to the moon. The moon. Instantly, I get eclipse season with this card. Things being hidden, and the eclipse brings out revelation to me. That's how I'm channeling it. So during eclipse season, which is starting September 7th, based on Vedic, stretches all the way into December. What I see here is the moon looking down at structures, at things that are coming out, like the Scorpio or the scorpion you see coming out of the water. He's no longer hidden. I believe there's going to be a world leader, possibly taken out of power in some way. And when I say taken out, it's either by assassination, it's either stepping down or being thrown out of power. And I believe between now and the end of 2025, this could possibly happen. So we'll have to wait and see. I don't know which leader, but it's possible around the world. It could be a leader, someone who's been in power for some time. It's not going to be fresh. It's going to be a shock because I feel like this man, older male, you would think that he would be okay. There's no reason for him to lose power. but he is going to lose power. It's like a shock and awe feeling there, right? Okay, let's move on to number 6. Ace of Cups. Look at that cup rising out of the waters. It's so pristine. It's an energy that's been wanting to rise for a long time. And now there's a new beginning. And what I feel off of this card is voices rising, vibrational energy, pulling out the forces. You know what? Okay. Voices rising. This is Africa. This is connected to Africa. I believe that. There's a spiritual element to this. Voices rising in Africa. Ace of Cups. Spiritual. It's like a growing spiritual movements. Growing, influencing people globally. Africa is rising spiritually, and they have a lot to say, and they're going to be heard around the world. And it's not just what they have to say, it's spiritual. Very, very spiritual. Okay? So that's for the Ace of Cups. So we're going to move on to prediction number 7. And we have the Strength card. And you're probably like, well, why did you pull it in its reverse? Because for some reason I was playing with it and I was drawn to the reverse position of this card. And if you look at the images on here, there's a lot of fire in the background of this card, which is significant and needs to be seen. I do believe it needs to be seen. This feels to be, it feels to be a natural disaster with this, like fire, could be a fire somewhere coming in. But honestly, I get a domino effect when I look at this card. It's really strange. I see the infinity in reverse there. So, earthquake. And what comes to mind when I look at the fire, the flames in the background, is the Ring of Fire, which is connected. The Ring of Fire. So, there could be an earthquake, and it's connected to the Ring of Fire vault line, and that would cause possible tsunami conditions. And I'm thinking Asia, but I don't want to set that in stone, but it's possible. Okay, it's possible. Ring of Fire is what I keep hearing and what I keep seeing with that card. So I have to share what I'm getting, and that's what I'm picking up. All right. Now let's move on to prediction number 8, the 5 of Pentacles. Now, what's interesting, when I look at this, I know it's like cold outside, there's snow, and it would represent maybe a wintertime circumstance, which it very well could be a bad winter coming. I wouldn't be surprised if East Coast North doesn't experience that in Colorado, places like that. But what I am seeing is as these people are outside walking, it's dark out, and I'm seeing a flickering. The pentacles represent a window, right? And they're flickering, like the lights are flickering on and off. And I'm drawn into, I'm not drawn to like the East Coast or a cold area. It's strange. It takes me into more like the West Coast. So this would be like, I don't know why, I feel like California or on the West Coast. This is going to be the West Coast here. What I see is a flickering of lights going in and out. This is a disruption of possibly power grids on the West Coast. And I feel like this is going to possibly be tied into the eclipse season that we're getting ready to have in September. The eclipse season is, the energy from that is activating tectonic plates, okay? So things can happen after that. What I'm seeing is a disruption in lights flickering back and forth as the people in that card are walking by. They're looking at the pinnacle, which for me represents a window, and it's real dull, and I'm just seeing it flicker in and out. So there could be something with power grids going down. Okay. So Let's go ahead and look at number. Actually, I'm confused here. No, we should be on number 9. Number 9, the Two of Wands. But I don't know why I'm going to go back to the Strength card. Okay? I want to talk about the Strength card again because I'm getting something else with that. I spoke on the Earthquake, right? The Ring of Fire for the Strength card in reverse. I'm also getting something with volcanic activity, which could be triggered by these earthquakes. I don't know why it's coming in now, but it's pointing me to that direction, so I have to speak on it. And literally, as I'm sitting here in my ear, I can hear crackling, popping. And I will tell you, these areas that are connected to, I think it's the Ring of Fire, is South America, Chile, Peru, or the Philippines and Indonesia and Asia. That could be why I wrote down Asia, right? Fire, ash. So in the background of the Strength card, we're seeing fire and ash. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Now let's move on to Two of Wands. I'm confused now. I don't want to get confused. As he's holding up the wands, what I image is a highway splitting open in between. Cars stranded. I don't know why I was thinking Japan or Turkey for this. But as I look at the card, and I'm just like looking at it, I'm like, okay, but there's nothing symbolizing that. Yeah, well, the Two of Wands does symbolize, it is giving me the two, right? So this feels to be something very symbolic. A literal rift is what I'm seeing on this card. A literal rift. Each wand is the splitting in the center of whatever this is supposed to be. Wow, this is like a metaphoric. I'm hearing it. Sorry, guys. This is metaphoric for two paths diverging for humanity. I knew it was symbolic. Sometimes it takes me like a few minutes to actually hear it. I'm sorry. So it's a literal rift. So the Two of Wands are actually paths, okay? It's a divide, and it's diverging for humanity. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, I got through that one. Now let's move on to the last prediction, number 10. We have the Three of Swords, and I was also very drawn to the King of Cups. 2 cards for this one, which was strange. It was the last one and the only one that I did this with. And instantly, it's very similar energy to world leaders, what I was speaking on earlier. World leaders, possible being taken out of power. But if you look at the Three of Swords, and what I see is teardrops, just teardrops crying down on those Three of Swords. Honestly, we have eclipse season September 7th through the 21st, and then October 10th through the 25th, and then November 1st through the 15th, and then December is just chaos for some of these world leaders. I'm going to name a few that I'm getting. Macron, the leader of France, Macron. October 10th to the 25th, he should be careful because, I don't know, I'm getting something with a scandal with him and demands for him to voluntarily step down when he, in December or January or something along those lines. But I feel like there's a scandal with this man, okay? I get more of a scandal, not an assassination, even though that's possible. The next person I'm seeing here, of course, is Vladimir Putin. He needs to be careful. All the dates I mentioned for him, he needs to be careful because I see what appears to be, it's like this blue, so I see a blue room. It's like a hospital. But the sheets are blue, the cups are blue, the walls are blue, the doctor's coat is blue, which is, I guess in some countries it is. I don't know why I'm seeing this baby blue color. And I'm getting the sense of it is part of an assassination attempt, but it's not through a weapon. It's through poisoning. It's through poisoning food. Now, this can be avoided. but I feel that it's something that someone is trying to plan against him. So I'd be cautious at that time. Zelensky, September through November 25th, 2025, I do get a strong loss of support for this man. The leader of Ukraine, strong loss of support. Benjamin Netanyahu, September through October 2025, but anytime in 2025, honestly, he needs to be very careful. I see an inner circle turn on him, and this could be wanting him to remove himself or even a violent attempt on his life. Now, this can change. These all can change. They're symbolic for the cards, but they can change, because if people change and put things in motion and make the right decisions, they can come off the timeline. But that's what I'm seeing, and that is the top 10 predictions. I hope you like this video. If you're new to my channel, please hit that like button, share, subscribe, cut on the notification bell, and I will catch you all on the next one. Oh, and leave a comment below letting me know how you like this video, so maybe I'll do more. All right, guys.